So what do you think the most reliable Ford product over the last 20, 30 years is? Well, in my opinion, it's the Ford Ranger. Hi, this is Joe from Way Scarff Ford Isuzu, and today we're going to talk about this 2004 Ford Ranger. Let's dive in. And this isn't scientific fact. This isn't, officially from Ford. This is just my opinion, but I think my opinion matters a little bit. I've been in the car business 30 years. I buy cars at the auction. I appraise cars. I see vehicles coming in trade. And I've been working at a Ford dealership for quite a while. So I see a lot of Rangers coming on trade. I see a lot of vehicles coming on trade. This Ranger is a 2004, 21 years old. Most vehicles we take in on trade that are 21 years old, we're gonna send them to the auction because they have too many problems, they're leaking oil, it just will cost too much money to put it through our service department to sell on our lot. We sell nice cars at Way Scarff Ford Isuzu. We have a 5-day, 500-mile return policy. So if we sell crappy cars that are gonna start falling apart or having problems, as soon as people drive them off the lot, we're gonna have a lot of cars getting returned, and we don't want that to happen. We want people to be happy with their cars and not have them come back. Over my time here at Ford, I've done a lot of videos on these older Rangers just like this, because when we take these on trade, they seem to very easily, for the most part, go through our service department not needing a lot of work. And it's not completely, and it's not because Ford all of a sudden just started to make less reliable cars. Thing is that over the last 20 years, Ford cars have become increasingly more complex. They're almost like computers on wheels. Ford could make a simple vehicle like this in 2025, but people probably wouldn't want to buy them because they're going to want Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, they're going to want navigation, they're going to want a backup camera, they're going to want blind spot warning, they're going to want steering assist, they're going to want adaptive cruise control, automatic headlights, a big giant infotainment screen. I can go on and on. But all those features requires more circuit boards, more wiring, more computer chips, more semiconductors, more complexity. Complexity, when you add more complexity, there's just more to go wrong. This 2004 Ranger is pretty much as simple as it gets. It's a front engine, naturally aspirated 4-liter V6, rear wheel drive, very, very simple as vehicles go. So when things do break or go wrong on them, even though it's a little bit more uncommon for things to break or go wrong on these older Rangers, it's usually pretty inexpensive and pretty easy to repair. This one has a nice tonneau cover. There's a spray and bed liner. Kind of hard to see in camera, there we go. It's got a tow hitch on it. This one's rear-wheel drive. You can get them with four-wheel drive, but here in the Pacific Northwest, we don't get much lowland snow, so if you don't plan on going off-road or driving in the snow, rear-wheel drive will be just fine. This one has the extra cab. We have these cool little jump seats. They don't have these anymore, I don't think. I probably wouldn't want to sit in these little jump seats. I'm 6'2". Oh, look at you even have your own cup holder. But my 5-year-old and my 8-year-old would probably have a lot of fun back here. This one's in really nice shape, just under 100,000 miles. A lot of these have 150, close to 200,000 miles on them. Just a testament to the build quality and durability. This 4-liter V6 is fantastic. It started its life off as a push-rod V6. Then they upgraded it to an overhead cam engine. Makes it rev a little bit better, a little bit more horsepower. These things don't make a ton of horsepower. I mean, I think it's like maybe 160, 180 horsepower. But these things really prevail in low on torque. It's almost like diesel engine like torque, how torquey these things are. So they're peppy, plenty of power, especially this 4-liter. You can get them with smaller engines. They had a 3-liter at one point, and then they also had a 4-cylinder, any of those engines are fine, but the 4-liter obviously gives you the most power and the most towing ability and hauling ability. And it is a pickup truck, and that's probably what a lot of people are going to do with these things. These headlights look fantastic. A lot of times they get cloudy and discolored. Real metal bumper. The chrome looks great. Paint looks great. This thing is in really nice shape. Actually brings back memories. Way back in the day, I actually had a 1994 Ranger that was pretty much identical to this. Rear-wheel drive, extra cab, 4-liter V6. Mine was a little bit older with that push-rod version of the engine. 99,380 miles. Pretty simple interior. Not a lot of features, but that also means not a lot of things to break and go wrong. That's why these things are so reliable. I'd probably put the quality of these Rangers pretty on par to to a Toyota Tacoma. Toyota Tacomas have a almost cult-like following. I mean, if you go on Craigslist and look at older Tacomas and Toyota pickups, before they were even called Tacomas, they're just called Toyota pickups, they're asking $15,000, $20,000, $12,000 for these derelicts, sometimes of 200, 300,000 miles on them. These Rangers, which I think are very close, if not on par as far as reliability goes, you can get these at a far better value, I think, versus the Tacoma. I love Toyota Tacomas. I absolutely love Toyotas. I spent 6 years working at Toyota. I absolutely love them. They are fantastic. But I also like these Rangers a lot too. They are great compact pickup trucks. Thanks for joining me in this walk around video. We're Way Scarff Ford Isuzu. We've been in business 103 years, since 1922, serving the greater Tacoma area located in Auburn, Washington. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.